Growing up in California, hockey's not the big sport there. It's obviously the Lakers and the Dodgers and stuff like that. And I was a big baseball player. My dad would coach 3 teams at a time for me on them and stuff like that. But went to a Kings game when I was super young. Just fell in love with it. Actually, I remember in the intermission they had the kids that were probably 10, 12 years old come out in the intermission and play. And I mean, I just related to them and thought that was pretty cool. And ever since then, I was begging my parents to let me play, but it was in the midst of a baseball season, stuff like that. And for a couple of years, they didn't like the idea of it and stuff like that. And finally, they just said, if you want to go with hockey, we'll support you, but you got to make a decision, one or the other. And made the decision to play hockey and actually got the chance to play in prep school, played baseball also. So played both sports, which was pretty cool, but since that day, it's always been hockey. So in 7th grade, we moved as a family down there and stuff like that. And the first thing, obviously, getting situated and stuff like that, but it was, where am I going to play, not knowing the programs and stuff like that. And it's really, kind of eye-opening how many programs they have there. There's only 2 AAA teams and stuff like that, but at the time it was AA, and there's, upwards of 15 to 20 different programs like that. So, just found myself on a team like that and then kind of just worked my way up to the one prominent one, which a lot of the boys, on the team, I played them through, their AAA teams and stuff, but it's the Dallas Stars Elite through obviously the Dallas Stars and stuff like that. So it was in the Tier 1 Elite League, a really, really good league for guys growing up. And, I found myself playing in Massachusetts a lot, Philadelphia, Detroit, all throughout the country, more towards the east and stuff like that. But I mean, that's still to this day some of the best players I've ever played against and with on my team. I mean, we're like top 10. So that kind of opened people's eyes. A Texas team that was top 10 and stuff. But yeah, I mean, it was just a really good experience. Some of the best memories I made were playing with those hockey guys in Dallas, and a lot of them are still up here, playing for New Hampshire, other Division I teams out east, Boston University. I have a couple buddies on there from Dallas. So yeah, I keep in touch with them, but they're all pretty close by up here. People always ask the question. I mean, I was actually talking to a family the other day at the game saying they took a vacation to Texas just to watch a high school football game, which is, I mean, you get that a lot. And people always ask hockey, is there anywhere to play and stuff like that. But at least in the summer and stuff like that, I think there's 7 or 8 rinks within 20, 30 minutes from me. So it's, easy to get to and stuff like that. But yeah, definitely, get the question why hockey in Texas, stuff like that. But that was especially when I was 16, that team that was ranked top 10, that was our mentality going into the game. And I mean, we get chirped, the typical like horse, and you rode your horse to school, stuff like that, playing hockey. But that was definitely our mentality. And actually, it was one of my buddies was drafted in the NHL from Dallas, and I just read an article about him the other day. The title, like, breaking the odds and stuff like that, coming from Texas. So it's a lot of our mentality and stuff like that. But it's continuing to grow.